So, just going to show how to make these nice road width uh, symbol instead of a line, and then how to make it connect well so it looks like there's actually a road opening there. So you can see that the parcels already kind of make a slot for the road, but you'll see that every time it's a private road, um, it doesn't show up because it's not it's private land, so the parcels don't separate it. So you can't rely on that. And what I'm talking about is this right of way, it's called, which is the space in between parcels that is the road, basically, that the town owns, that you have to leave to the town. It's like by the rules. So the other thing it doesn't do is you see the line that goes through here, so it looks like there's like a barrier there, and there's really not. So what we have is the road data. If I ever downloaded it. Well, one moment. Oh, let's try that one. Okay. So I have the roads, and I'm going to put them somewhere. All right, pull them in. Oop. All right. So there are the roads, and this is a huge file. So, if you do something like this, you might want to cut it down to the town you're working in. So, like, just extract out those roads that you need. That's why it took a second to load. But anyway, just to illustrate what we were talking about, if we keep zooming around this road, whoops, oh, I'm still rotated. Should see. All right, so this road doesn't have a little right of way because it's a private road, apparently, whatever that is. And then this one clearly does not, right? That's some kind of road that goes right through a lot of parcels. And then you'll notice, well, there's another problem that the university doesn't have roads, so we had to add those, but that's a different story. So anyway, what you can do is you can just take this line, and I already have things that I've made to do what I want to do, which is these case lines, but I'll show you how to do that. So this is called line casing, and all it is you put one line on top of another line, and the line on top is a light color, and the line on the bottom is a little bit darker, and so it looks like your curves on your road, and you tell it to be a little bit thicker, and it will just follow your road, and it will look just like we saw on Google Maps. So what you can do is go to any line that you have. Let's go to a default line. So you'll always have this major road sitting there. So you can start with that. Go to Edit Symbol. And first of all, you're going to have to add another line to this little symbol window down here. So you can hit plus. Then you can you're going to make one dark line on the bottom that's a little bit bigger than a light line on top of it. So on the bottom, I'm going to make this like 10. Big fat black line. Again, the gray rule applies, so it looks better in gray. So we're going to do like half gray. And then on top, we want a white line that's a little bit smaller. So I make it 9, maybe 8. Okay, great. And then, okay, and this will be a starting point. It takes a little bit longer to draw, because it's got to think about it, but you can see where we're going with this. Then the last step is to go to the properties of the layer and go to this advanced button, do symbol levels, and just check this box. And it will all merge itself, because you can see that used to have a line there, and now it will. It's all kind of random stuff I learned over the years, but it makes it look best. So now it's like a merged road, and it looks just like kind of like Google Maps, right? And the other layer on top of that is you can change the symbology for all the different types of roads, but we won't go there. That would be like it just takes a long time a surprisingly long time to get. Takes a surprisingly long time to get this, right? So each class of road has a different width. Like this is a major road, so they made it wider. Smaller road, they made it a little bit smaller. And then you can see they also don't have the pathways on campus. Those are all private roads. So, you would have to collect data at that point. But